Hello, massive good morning. So here we are in Bude Canal, and as you can see it's really windy. When is it never with me? So yeah, we thought we'd try it out. As I say, we've seen many people tell us that you can go along here, but we want to physically show you the train. So yeah, Bude Canal, we're going to go along and have a look, and let's have an adventure and hope you enjoy it too. So this is the car park at Bude. So this is by the tourist information, and just behind the buses there's two blue badge parking, disabled parking, and there's another two over there which is blocked by the van at the moment. So this is how big the car park is. So they have accessible toilets, which is absolutely fantastic at the tourist information at Bude. This is a bit of a cycle track. So what we're going to do, we're going to head down towards the canal. There's their fantastic Bude tourist information. They are very, very friendly in there, so nothing was too much trouble. So absolutely hats off to Bude. Really, really lovely ladies. So what we're going to do is, so there's a car park there, town's over there. What we're going to do is we're going to follow the cycle path along the canal. And there's a sign. So where there's a bridge, apparently they're doing repair work, so we might have to turn back on ourselves. I'm hoping not, but you never know. Just absolutely stunning. This is just lovely. The Bude Canal, who knew? So we've seen lots of reports saying where we can and can't go. So what we do on my channel is we actually try and work out where we can and can't go. So yeah, this is just absolutely brilliant. But how lovely is this? So then you can physically see what you can do and what it looks like, because that's just the best bit about it, isn't it? So this is just great. So we just come, as I say, come from the car park. So we're just going to head round and see how far we can go on the pathway. But this is just absolutely lovely, and I still like that house. It's just brilliant, but just beautiful. So the ducks are getting their exercise, they're bobbing along. They're fighting against the wind, but this is just lovely. I mean, absolutely fantastic terrain. So whether it's rain or shine, it's on a absolutely sterling surface. So absolutely brilliant Bude. Yeah, absolutely lovely. And imagine living in there. It's just absolutely stunning. There's somebody else that's done it too. So we'll go and see how far we can go. This is just amazing, and that's a great place to park a car. So but yeah, absolutely stunning. So again, we're not sure which way we're going to go, but we're going to go straight on because we can. But just a dream. So here we are pootling along, but yeah, absolutely fantastic. As I say, it's windy, so look, there's a duck bobbing up and down. That's how windy it is, but just absolutely stunning again. So if we can do the whole of this, it'll be 1.5 miles, and apparently there's a cafe at the end. So, but we don't think there's disabled toilets. They weren't quite sure at the tourist information, but again, we'll go and see if we can do it. So, so yeah, we're going to go along here. It says no cycling on the towpath, but we're not cycling, we're in our buggies. So that's obviously where the gentleman came from and was down there. But we're going to come down here because we can. But this is just absolutely fantastic. So this is how windy's windy. But this is just lovely. Look at that wooden sculpture. So there'll be no cyclists along here, so that's really good. But look how high that is there. But just brilliant. You can see them doing the kayaking along there, which is lovely. But just absolutely fantastic. Oh, imagine living there. Oh my goodness me. How beautiful. I so didn't think it was like this, so I am very, very pleasantly surprised. It's just absolutely magical. So, I mean, so we've just spoken to a lady and we were deciding which house we'd like to buy. Duck. But this is just, honestly, I am so surprised. I did not see this coming at all. Look at the swans. Oh, they're so beautiful. This is just a complete dream. And look at the weather. I'm so lucky. But yeah, just fantastic, fantastic terrain. I am so super, super excited. I mean, look at this house here. I mean, who knew Bude had this? I'm sorry, but I keep going on about it. It's just so beautiful. Absolutely stunning here. The swans. So we'll just take a moment just to take this beautiful, beautiful scene in. But look at these. Are they just amazing? Oh my gosh, I am such in a happy place. They're so, so beautiful, and that's where we've just come from. And this is where we're just going to head. So we're going to see how far we can go along here, because we can. Hello, duck. Bye, duck. looks disappointed. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. I literally can't tell you enough how excited I am to be along here. I just didn't know what to expect. I've seen loads of maps and none of them really can give you the feel of this. So this is what it looks like. I'm just really, really, really so excited. Yeah, and the swans and the ducks. This is what you call being in wildlife in nature, and it's just absolutely stunning and very, very well recommended. So we're just going to carry along here. Again, absolutely perfect. We watch them all doing their canoeing or kayaking. I never get it right, but what an absolute treat. Oh, I feel sick watching them. They just go all over the place. But what a great thing to do in a group. So it's joining a community and people that like the same things. It really is soul food. So they look like having an absolute blast of a time. So we've got our second bunch of children having a really good go. So there's a contemplation bench, and what an absolutely fantastic view. And yeah, so it's going to get a bit noisier further down, but I love it when people are having fun and everybody on the towpath is absolutely buzzing. So it's so lovely to see. So as we're going along, more ducks, and they're all having fun up there. So as you can see, the stream just goes around the corner. Again, the children are behind us, or the young adults are behind us having a blast. They've come a long way apparently, so they do it once a year, they just said. So I think they've got 150 of them. But they're having such a great time, and isn't this what it's all about, having such a good time? So, so yeah, they're behind us, a quick view. But we're just going to carry on, as I say, as far as we can. The terrain is still absolutely perfect, and look at the view to the left. Again, it's windy, but they literally have chosen the best weather ever. So yeah, so we're just going to carry along here. You can hear them laughing, it's so wonderful to hear. Bless them. So again, this is just absolutely lovely, and we feel like we've been going quite a way, so I'm really grateful that we can go a bit further. I didn't think we could, but yeah, this is so peaceful. Again, it's also good to know about this because if you're in the Bude town, it might just get too much for you, and as you know, if you have a disability or anything, sometimes it's nice just to get away. But obviously please be mindful that the refreshments are at the end of all of this, and the toilets, the accessible toilets, are in the tourist information with the lovely ladies. So yeah, just absolutely brilliant. So we're just coming up to the bit where there's a bridge. So normally we would be able to cross that and then carry on to the left, and then there's a cafe at the end. So we're just going to see if we can actually get over it while they're doing the works. But apparently this is going to take a while, so I'm not sure how long they're going to be here. But we do what we can, and we're just going to go investigate and also feedback to tourist information, because it's always good to share knowledge, because knowledge is power, as they say. So we're just going to have a little look and see where we stand. So if you're going to come here, there's a slope, so you can choose to go back. I want to check the flooring, because Rubes doesn't really like metal flooring. So yeah, and we turn to the right. So we see if we can do it. So I'm just going to turn this off for a minute while I negotiate. So we can't get around that bit because I've got a scooter. In mine I would manage perfectly in a wheelchair, an electric wheelchair, but I can't do it with a buggy because I haven't got a turning circle, so I'd get caught on the corner. So unfortunately we're going to have to turn back, but we're going to report it back. But normally you'd be able to get over there, so just the point to tell you. And this is July 2025, so just to let you know, when you come, hopefully it'll all be done. So we're going to head back the same way and then go to the other side of the canal. So basically we've made our way back towards the information centre, and what we're going to do is going to see if we can get over the road here, and then we're going to go on the other side of the road, again still following the canal path. So we're going to carry along here. So yeah, there's a gate at the end of there, which isn't ideal, but what we're going to do, we're going to go around the tourist information and stay on the footpath because it's easier. So we'll go down here and go around the corner. So if you can't negotiate the gate opposite, literally where the tourist information is, there's a little bit that you can go through there. So at least there's an option, so we don't have to go all the way out to the entrance. So we're going to go here and we're going to turn left, and we're going to follow the canal path. So yeah, this is the car park. So a lot of spaces here. And as you can see, it's a Cornwall Council. So yeah, so we'll just have a quick look at here so you can see the prices, and we're just going to turn to the left. So as we come along here, we've got to go to where that gate was that we couldn't get through, so and cross and come back on ourselves, because that's the only way where there's a drop curb, which is a bit annoying, but hey ho. So what we're going to do, we're going to head down to the right of the Canal. And yeah, so let's just negotiate the traffic and hopefully they'll stop. This is the other side, all very nice. So we're going to go along and then we're going to take you down to basically to the sea. So we're going to stay on this side and just see if we can get over the bridge further down, because we weren't sure if we could. So we're going to go around here and then sneak through these boulders here. And this is a pedestrian bit, so we're going to get through this and get to the left. Yeah, this is lovely. Really, really nice. So this is that bit's a bit bumpy. We'd stay to the footpath. Oh, that's so much better. So you can sit outside and eat and drink and be merry. But look at this, isn't this just beautiful? So we're going to carry along here and see where it takes us. So there's some lovely things here. Again, this is really quiet, but it's going to be the school holidays soon, so that's going to change. This is lovely. Look at this. So they're all accessible. They're all on floor level, so that's great. So we've come past this. I didn't think I can get on the footpath, but clearly we could. So this is a bit definitely bumpy. But yeah, this is just lovely. We did used to have a barge here that used to do like a cafe barge, but it wasn't wheelchair accessible, but I can't see it anymore, but it might be further down. Yeah, it might be after that bit. But yeah, this is lovely. So please be mindful, there are cars around. There's a church up there, beautiful. So there are cars around, and but yeah, this is just so lovely and definitely worth it on a nice day. But just absolutely beautiful. So we're just going to negotiate this. Again, there's another cafe that you can sit outside, so you don't have to worry about going in. I mean, this is just lovely. Again, as I say, it's not that busy at the moment, but it's just great. So obviously there's bits of parking here, but we don't really know our way around. So we're going to stick to the canal. And but yeah, this is just so beautiful. So you can sit there and enjoy. So we're just going to carry along here and see how far we can go. So this is going to get a lot more windy, so hopefully you'll still be able to hear me. But this is just absolutely fantastic. So this is heading down to the sea, as you can tell. So we found the barge. I think that was for sale. It's for sale. That used to be the cafe one. So that's absolutely fantastic. And obviously there's a ramp in, so that would have been ideal. So yeah. So obviously there's roads. There's obviously maintenance going on here, which is a shame. But we're going to take you as far as we can go. There's the beach. We'll get a better view in a minute when we get past everybody. So yeah, there's the takeaway. It's for sale if anybody fancies taking it on. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, we're going to carry along here. As you can see, it's getting choppier. And I'm going to see if I can get over that bridge, because we're not sure, but we're going to have a look anyway, because we can. So we just come to the footbridge here, so there's no way we'll be able to get up that, because there's a lip on the end of that ramp, so which is a shame, but that's fine, at least we know. So as you can see, there's a lip there. So what we're going to do, we're going to head towards the sea, because we can. So this is a bit narrow, this bit, and obviously there's steps down to this bit, which we literally can't get on. So we're going to go as far as we can, showing steps down there, but we're going to go to the end because we can, and then we're going to turn around because that's as far as we can go, and then we're just going to head back to the tourist information where we parked our car. But look at this! Isn't this just incredible? It's a shame we can't get down that bit, but this is just absolutely spectacular. I mean, look at this, look at that view. And this is what you get if you carry on the canal path. But just look at all this sand, it's just incredible. So I'll see if there are any other ways down there, but it doesn't look like there is. But absolutely fantastic. And the contemplation bench, it does not get any better than that, does it? So thank you so much for joining us on Bude Canal. We've had a really great time here. We didn't realise it was going to be so lovely. So some bits we couldn't get over, but you know, it is what it is. But hopefully it'll all be sorted when you come. And it ends up at this. What a great view. And it's windy. So yeah, if it's somewhere you'd like to go, it's just great. It's really lovely. So now we're going to go and get a coffee, because I think we've earned it. And have an amazing time if you come here. So take care until then, and we'll see you on our next adventure. Take care. Bye.